Dust rises across the plains of Karina. Steel clashes with bone. Screams echo as arrows blacken the sky. At the heart of the chaos, a lion roars, not of fur and fawn, but of blood and prophecy. On one side, the feared tyrants of Manguru Kante, armored in magic and cruelty. On the other, a once exiled prince, now reborn as a warrior king, Sundiata Keita. This is the moment history turned. The day the lion reclaimed his crown. But before that day, before sword were drawn and empires rose, there was a child who could not walk, a child who would become a king. Long before the rise of Disney's Simba, before the crowns of European kings, or the voyage of Columbus, there was a boy, born crippled, exiled, and forgotten, who would rise to become a lion, not just in name, but in legacy. This is not fiction. This is a true epic of Sundiata Keita, the Lion King of Mali, a story the world should never have forgotten. The year is around 1217 CE. In the royal court of Niani, capital of a fractured Mandinka kingdom, a strange child is born. His name, Sundiata, son of King Magan Khan Fata and a mystical woman named Sagalan Khan. But Sundiata was no ordinary child. He could not walk. He could not speak fluently. Many mocked him, even among his own kin. Yet, prophecy whispered he would rise above them all. He was the boy the griots sang about, the one destined to unite the fractured kingdoms, the child of a lion spirit. After his father's death, a rival queen and her son took the throne. Threatened by prophecy and jealousy, they banished Sundiata and his mother from the kingdom. In exile, Sundiata learned the ways of kings. From blacksmiths to warriors, griots to generals, he gathered wisdom, and strength returned to his legs. The boy who could not walk now strode like a lion. He was no longer a lost prince. He was a storm waiting to strike. The Sasso king, Simba Kinte, had conquered much of the Mande lands, a tyrant feared across kingdoms. But now, Sundiata returned with allies, forging a coalition of Mandinka chiefs, Fulani archers, and Sonic horsemen. At the Battle of Karina, history turned. The lion faced the hyena. Magic clashed with steel, and by sunset, the Sasso were broken. Sundiata Keita, the exile, the crippled, the forgotten child, was now Munsa of Mali. Sundiata united the 12 kingdoms under a single banner, the Mali Empire. He built systems of justice, protected trade routes, and welcomed both Muslims and traditionalists alike. Under his rule, Mali stretched from the Atlantic coast to the Niger Band, controlling gold, salt, and power. He never called himself a king of beasts, but the world would come to know him as the Lion of Mali. Simba's story is beloved worldwide, but long before the animation, Africa had already told this tale in its own voice. Sundiata Keita was no cartoon. He was real, and his legacy still roars across time. If you believe African history deserves the spotlight, not just a shadow of fiction, subscribe, like, and share this truth. Let the Lion of Mali rise again.